Hi, everybody. Welcome to day two, part two of Who We Are. Today, I want to talk about what exactly we do as Beachbody coaches. What is a Beachbody coach, and who are we as a part of this network? What I talked about earlier was why this whole coaching network came to be, and it essentially was so that most people who are buying our products would actually be using them and finding success with them. Most of my first clients in this business were people who had P90X at home collecting dust. Perhaps maybe even that was you. Our job as coaches are essentially to listen, to help people, and then help them find success. One of the things I always try to tell my coaches is how can you be of value to somebody? If you always keep that in the back or the front of your mind, you're always going to be doing the right thing. So one of the things I wanted to talk about was the three vital behaviors. That's the three things that each Beachbody coach is expected to do every day. And there's three things, and what I like about the three things is that I think that there are three things that you should be doing regardless if you are a coach or not. So the first thing is what we do is sharing and inviting. What is that? Sharing and inviting is essentially going out and listening to people and thinking as a problem solver how you could help your fellow person in meeting up with a program that they will find success on. I know for myself, I can't go anywhere without somebody talking about that they need to lose weight or they have a health issue, or some people talk about that they want to fit into a new dress or they have a special occasion coming up. It is definitely something that is always in our um, back of our mind, that we always are thinking these things. So your job is essentially to invite people into learning about what our products can do for them. I often talk to my coaches, and sometimes as a coach, your first response is to talk, talk, talk. And what I actually tell them to do is listen, listen, listen. Because truly, if you listen to somebody, it's very, very much easier to invite and share with them the information that is going to be helpful to them. Nobody wants to be thought that they're being sold to. Everybody wants to be thought that somebody genuinely cares about them and is personally trying to figure out a solution to help them. And that's how you find success in our business. The next thing that we do is something called being a product of the product. Now, before we get into this, let me just explain that, because being a product of the product does not mean that you need to be a size 0 or six-pack abs or you need to look like Mr. Universe or Mrs. Universe. It simply means that you are using our products every day, you're passionate about it, and you love them. Being a product of the product and doing that every day is showing how useful those products are. You're also showing people your consistency with the products, and they see. I tell my coaches every time, you would be surprised how many people are watching you and you don't even realize it. So consistency in using our products every day is so important, because it's really hard for you to listen to somebody and tell somebody what works if you're not doing it yourself. So that's the next thing that we do. The last thing we do is something very interesting, and I think it makes our company unique, and that's called personal development. One of the things that our CEO had said is that he feels that it's his job to have his people who work for his company to work on their stuff so that they can lead healthy, fulfilling lives. I mean, what other job is somebody actually saying to you, hey, we know you might have some issues, and we would like you to take some time out during the day and work on them? I mean, I honestly don't understand why other companies don't even utilize this, because I think it's genius. And honestly, if people want to know what is the one thing that I did this year that really made my career take off, it was personal development. It was thinking about what the kind of things that I needed to do in my life, the things I struggled with. And, we expect you as a Beachbody coach to take at least 10 minutes out of your day and focus on whatever personal development you want. And that's the greatest thing about this company is you decide what you want to work on. Maybe it's your confidence. Maybe you have an issue with, that you would like to talk to people more, be able to hold conversations easier. Maybe that's what you're working on. For myself, the greatest thing about personal development is it's helped me be a better mother. It's helped me be a better spouse. It's helped me be a better friend. And it's also helped my business. So, what other company is actually having you do these things in that you're going to not only get help in your business, but it's going to help you in life. So those are the three vital behaviors that we work on every day. And what do those three vital behaviors look like? Well, we're listening to people. We're listening to what would be a good program for them. We're not giving somebody a complicated script of you need this much fat and this much macros and all that. We're not personal trainers. We're not nutritionists. We're just listening to people and saying to them, I think this would be a good idea for you. This has really worked for me. It's really worked for coaches in, our organization. You're putting them in online groups. I had spoke about the power of online groups and how important they are into giving somebody a support network where they can find success. We put people in there, we check in every day, we kind of help direct people who are going off track, we give them that constant motivation, and it's actually a really fun thing. And if you're ever looking for accountability, sign up to be a coach because you will have constant accountability because there's no way you can go backwards as a coach. And it's honestly one of the reasons that I became a coach was because you have too many people who are depending on you, who are looking up to you. And you also have too many people who will never let you go backwards. And that's a special thing. So hopefully that gives you a little idea of the three vital behaviors and the things that we will be asking you to do as a coach. And we'll see you for day 3 tomorrow.